Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Joining us again for more American Pro Wrestling. We have an amazing action series packed event for you today.
Yes, we do, and I'm excited, especially after last week. What do you think about that?
Oh, I tell you what, big announcements there, more big announcements to come. We'll be back with American Pro Wrestling right after this. Drew Dawson, I see that you're still dressed in your street attire. I heard rumblings of something that happened. Can you please bring us up to speed of what's going on, sir?
Listen, I know when I come out here, usually I'm upbeat and I'm happy and I'm optimistic, but tonight American Pro Wrestling, I'm out here to air some grievances. Me and my brother Charlie, when we got to the building today, we were attacked by the Appalachian Express, TJ Not So Macho Man Walker, and Toothless Dixon Bad. My brother has been sent to the hospital and I have no further word on him. But as of right now, I have no tag team partner.
All right, so the Dawsons were scheduled to take on the Appalachian Express in the Rumble.com match, and you have yet to find a partner or replacement.
Listen, whether I have a partner or not, I will fight you both handicapped. Because I promise you, you will get what's coming to you. And when my brother Charlie's back, every person in that locker room that allowed this to happen to me and my brother, we will show them what the Dawson experience really is.
Our Rumble.com exclusive match as Drew Dawson goes to look for a partner. We'll be back right after this.
Do you think you have what it takes to step inside the ring and mix it up with the stars of American Pro Wrestling? Well, now is your opportunity to be trained by the very best. To put in your application, dial 681-207-3175. You could see yourself one day on Championship Wrestling Television.
Brad Taylor, this match looks like it has your fingerprints all over it. New referee.
Yes.
With the NICW seal of approval, Jay Blaze, and Titan Troy and Willis Wildstar starting things off on today's program.
Yes, actually, I am the one that actually hired Jay Blaze. I want more referees that's under my banner and not under Joe's, if you know what I mean.
Yes, and wow, look at the agility out of the grappling god.
That was beautiful.
I'm just tired watching that.
Exactly. Yeah, I got two guys in here that are very well respected. We got an up-and-comer there in Willis, and then
Titan Troy
there. Yeah. And I'm just telling you right now, I put these two in a match because I know they're going to give the crowd what the crowd paid for tonight.
Yeah. Titan Troy going to work on the ankle now. Grounding his opponent to the mat. Titan Troy, a skilled amateur wrestler, could be a pin. No. Willis Wildstar with a recent victory over Joe Brody. That's a way to start your career.
Yes, and that's one of the reasons I am so liking Mr. Willis Wildstar.
Well, I know that somewhere Anthony Xavier is watching this match and taking notes because both of these competitors. What a drop kick!
Oh, yes, that was beautiful. Beautiful.
Goes to the pin. 2.
Kick out.
Yeah. As I was saying, we were talking about Joe Brody there, and
yes,
the amateur background of Titan Troy, which you're seeing on display. Willis Wildstar, I recently learned, a veteran of the United States Navy.
Yes. Salute to him.
Yes,
is there a different feel going on here in APW the last few weeks?
Well, the tone is a little different. The mood
it's better, isn't it?
The mood seems a little lighter in the locker room, not so many walking on eggshells. With you being now the general manager, I know that Joe Brody is still under review of you in the NICW with that deadline looming.
Just to reiterate, he has no authority, zero authority here. So if he comes to you with something, just report it to me, please.
Yeah. Oh, Wildstar trying to get the quick kick, but not enough. Holy cow, what an enziguri! Hooks the leg. 1, 2, no.
That was a beautiful enziguri. That was right on the mark too, Jonathan.
Yes, it was. Willis Wildstar not almost acting a little bit like a veteran here, staying right on top of his opponent.
Right.
Fireman's carry takeover.
We need to, maybe you know who trained him. You know who trained Willis?
Not yet. I haven't had a chance to meet with Willis Wildstar. You're keeping my plate pretty full in APW recently.
I'm trying to keep it full.
But I would like to learn a little bit more about him. I was able to get the U.S. Navy thing out of him this week, but both of us are very busy schedules.
Yes, very, very busy. But I'm going to give you that duty next week. Find out who trained him.
Yes, sir. All right, and as we also have today, ladies and gentlemen, we have some other matches. Brian Compton, Travis Durden, and we also start the #1 contenders tournament.
Yes, we do. And the first match for that will be Baron Krause and Brox Boulder will be the first match in that tournament.
Goes for pin 2 count. Sorry, I didn't mean to cut
that's
you off.
okay. That's okay. Side steps. Whoa! Did you see the kick to the face? He might have broke his nose. Man, that was stiff.
Titan Troy staying on top of the moment here, setting up for the suplex. Can he get it off? Center of the ring, perfectly positioned. Executes it great. Keeps the front face lock applied. Going to go for the follow-up.
What did we see here? That looks familiar.
Continuing damaging to the spine. Floats over to the pin, but does not hook the leg. 2. Count.
Resilience on this Mr. Wildstar. I love it. I love this match. I love what I'm seeing in these two competitors here. This is what AW is about.
Yeah, APW pressing the shoulders again. And Troy, I think, is making some big mistakes by not hooking the leg. He's allowing Wildstar to use the lower body to kick out.
Yes, he is. He needs to look at his tapes and correct that mistake that he's got going on there. But I'm telling you what, I love this talent, this young upcoming talent we got here. Everything ain't focused on the Mid-Atlantic Aces and Joe Brody and that. We are focusing on what we have here.
Rear chin lock applied and submission maneuver going into it. Willis Wildstar now.
Who are the crowds really behind? The crowd likes both of them. So.
Well, you have to have respect for both these men. And here's the other thing. Titan Troy is impressing me in his single wrestling acumen because normally we see him as one half of Grappling Inc.
Right. He's usually in a tag team, like you said.
With Brox Boulder.
With Brox Boulder, which is in a tournament tonight in singles competition itself. But they're doing, Titan Troy, is doing well in singles competition.
This is the clothesline and a crossbody catches him. 1, 2, no, 2.5.
That was beautiful. He almost had him right there. Had the legs hooked and everything.
Wildstar stays right on top, goes to that armbar now, places the right palm on the shoulder and deltoid area up there.
Now, you said about the tag team with Troy being in a tag team. Now, I can say if this match prolongs, it's probably in Wildstar's favor.
Well, you know what? I'm going to call it even. And the reason why is with Titan Troy having that head scissors now applied, with that amateur wrestling background, you have to learn to wrestle for yourself. Not only that, you have to learn to wrestle over periods,
you're right.
Not just start to finish.
You're right.
But so that's just my professional opinion. But
no, you're correct about that. But I don't know how long he's been out of the amateur rankings and into the professional. How long he's been tagging and not had singles match.
Well, we've seen him in singles competition
right,
once or twice, but usually those matches are quicker here in the Mountain State
Exactly.
Sportatorium. This one's going a little bit longer.
And I knew they both would put out the competition that I wanted to see here, so that's why I matched them up. I did some study myself. I study every week, Jonathan, something I'm sure Brody didn't know nothing about.
Well, Brody was helping his friends more than anything.
Right. He was focused on that particular thing, and that's what we're done with. It's over.
Fans getting behind Wildstar as he tries to get up to that vertical base. Irish whip off of the ropes. Wildstar, misses again. Can he get the crossbody like he did before? Whoa, swinging around.
Oh, that was beautiful.
Swinging neck breaker. That could be a 1, 2.
Oh, another kick.
That was so close.
That was a beautiful mixture that he put together there. It was beautiful.
Wildstar limping over now. I think that took a little bit out of him.
Yeah.
So he didn't get over there as quickly as he possibly needed to. Clubbing forearms to the back. Wildstar now setting up for the suplex.
I want to make a statement here, and I want this statement.
Goes for the pin, 2.
Oh,
Go
man,
ahead,
I'm
sir.
telling you, I'm sorry. I want to make a statement here. We have wrestlers here in APW. Now, you can take that where you want to take it, but we have wrestlers here, and we don't have performers or entertainers. We have wrestlers here, and that's what you're going to see from here on out.
Troy's got him up, but Wildstar able to fight free with that gut kick.
Oh,
Holy
no.
snap, what a bridge. 1, 2, 3, that's it.
That's it. Amateur wrestling got it.
Here is your winner, Titan Troy.
With a grappling god using his amateur background, getting the bridge on the pin. Willis Wildstar should not be ashamed of himself.
No, sir.
Competitive matchup here, and a great way to start American Pro Wrestling this week. I'm going to try to get words with Grappling Inc. and Willis Wildstar
good.
here.
Please do.
But
Please do.
there we go, Brad. That's what you like.
Sportsmanship. That's what I want to see here.
Yeah,
That's what I want to
absolutely.
see.
All right, well, we're going to be back with that interview.
Hey, ladies and gentlemen, the West Virginia Bigfoot Museum is sponsoring the Bigfoot Festival in Summersville, West Virginia. And if you want more information, contact Laura and say APW sent you.
Willis Wildstar, you have nothing to be ashamed of. You took this man to the limit here today, and you showed that you belong here in the Mountain State Sportatorium, getting the victory over Joe Brody. Competitive match. I know you're feeling it, Titan Troy.
You know what? You're right. Willis, you're a heck of a wrestler. You might be one of the very best. You got my respect tonight. You really did.
I got a lot of respect for y'all, man. I could learn a lot from y'all.
Absolutely. You got this, bud. Listen, you have a future. And that future is Willie Starr.
All right, I want to pivot real quick because we got Brock Spoder out here now. And the tag team division is all up in arms. And I know that you two are still hunting for that championship match.
Absolutely. We came to American Pro for one reason only. That is to get gold around our waist. We come off a little bit strong in the beginning. We developed a pretty bad relationship with you guys, but again, we come out last week to let you guys know that we're turning over a new leaf. We're here to win gold, win your respect, win the respect of the locker room, and put American Pro Wrestling on top where it belongs.
That's right. Brock, you are absolutely right. From here on out, whether it's singles or tag, there's one thing and one thing only, is that we are the best tag team in the area.
Grappling Inc. will be back after these commercial messages.
Coppola Cabin Rentals in Bluefield, West Virginia. Brand new interiors featuring television, kitchen, Keurig, mini fridge, internet, Wi-Fi, and so much more. Cabins available for up to 12 people. Come enjoy your ATV vacation staying at Coppola Cabin Rentals. 2531 Cole Heritage Road, Bluefield, West Virginia. Call 304-320-7200. Mention APW for an immediate discount.
DJ Walker, I know you are never short for words, and I'm sure you heard what Drew Dawson was saying at the beginning of the hour.
I heard what Drew Dawson was saying at the beginning of the hour. Drufus Dawson out here running his yapper about his brother getting hurt, blaming me and Dixon for doing it. What happened was, I was in the parking lot. The boy came inside, he looked up on the wall, saw who he had to wrestle tonight. He ran out the back door and smashed himself into the dumpster, just like a bird into a plate glass window. What Drufus saw was me and Dixon coming over to try to help him up because he knocked himself silly. He peed his pants, he was laying there drooling all over himself. It's a miracle that the ambulance got here when it did. If we hadn't been in the parking lot where we were, he could have just been laid there forever. Me and Dixon tried to help him. It's just a terrible display of cowardice, to be quite honest with you. And speaking of cowards, let's talk about Greasy Brad again. I want to make sure you understand where you stand with me and Dixon. You got your rudder butter, and it doesn't make your brain work real good. And you think you've got a little bit of power, but don't fool yourself. Joe Brody's still in charge.
No,
he's
not.
still the man.
He is absolutely
and the minute
not
we
in
want to
charge.
break free from you fools, we can, because we don't need you anyway. All you've done is muddy the water with your stupid rules. So tonight, Drew Dawson, find yourself a partner or limp your little hind end on out to the ring, and me and Dixon are going to beat you like you've been needing it for a good long time. For some reason, Charlie can't be here. When we're done with you tonight, it's going to be the last time anybody sees the Dawson Experience. So I hope you guys got a T-shirt while they were still available.
That's right, Drew Dawson. We're going to see if you as fragile as your brother.
Appalachian Express competing in the Rumble.com exclusive match against Drew Dawson, maybe by himself. Let's get to Brock Boulder and Baron Victor Krause.
Sorry, technical issues with the bell. I'm sure our timekeeper will look into that matter, and it won't happen again. All right.
I want to let you know also, real quick, Mr. Fitzpatrick, I have appointed him senior official of APW.
Well, that's a commendable choice here. I mean, this is the man that has caught Baron Victor Krause more than once trying to use that loaded thumb.
Yes, and that has earned him the spot as the senior official here.
Excuse me, I have to rephrase myself to avoid litigation. Allegedly loaded thumb.
Yes, let's keep that in mind, allegedly. Speaking on that allegedly, I told you last week that we couldn't really do much about the thumb because of it being medical and HIPAA and all them laws. But Jonathan, we are still looking into the fact of it being loaded. And he has, potentially, allegedly being loaded. So with that being said, I have called him in for a personal meeting, and he must bring that particular medical apparatus that he has so it can be examined by the officials of APW.
Well, I try to use the big words for Mrs. Taylor at home, who's impressed with them.
Right, exactly. And that she is.
All right, tournament match here. And this is interesting, Brad Taylor. And you can correct me on this. You have not formalized the brackets yet. You're just letting the first round compete, and then you will shuffle based upon the best match for APW.
I'm trying to. The reason I don't have a bracket, because I'm also trying to shuffle other wrestlers that you haven't seen here in APW, maybe to come in and give them a chance that I am scouting at the moment.
Brock Boulder on the outside now, chopping, getting the big German back in here.
And I put Bronx and Krause into this match. Two big guys, well deserving of this opportunity to show y'all what's it about here.
Yeah, we've seen Brock Boulder, and the shoulder goes straight to the steel.
He's working on that shoulder.
Well, this is where the veteran experience of Krause comes into play.
Yes.
He had the opportunity to sit on the learning tree of Hall of Famer Jimmy Valiant, and I'm sure Jimmy explained they have on more than one occasion. You find one body part, you hone in on it, and you just go to work on that.
Keep it old school. That's what you did in the old school days, and that's what he's doing in his days. Now, you may ask, if you are asking, why put Krause in a tournament when he's had 2 title shots within the last 3 months?
Well, yeah, it's against Anthony Perdue, and then almost becoming television champion against Anthony Xavier.
There you go. Almost. That's the reason, because he's almost every time took that belt, and there's been some other involvement that's kept him. So, with that being said, I think he deserves another chance. If he can mount his way up, then he deserves that shot again.
And ladies and gentlemen, if you want to see what we're talking about, go over to American Pro Wrestling TV, YouTube. If you're watching us on television, if you're watching us on YouTube, you can search through. We're posting individual matches from that evening in Welch, West Virginia. And don't forget to subscribe when you're over there. We're trying to hit the 1,000 subscribers.
Yes, please.
Rumor has it, Brad Taylor, you're working on something big for that 1,000 subscribers.
Yes, I am. Working on something major. Like I'm saying, everything's on the up here. We can get that 1,000 subscriber. Man, great things. Great things. But back to the match now. Krause is dominating so far right now.
Well, Krause has been smart, and you see the way he's got the left arm bent back there. And it's pulling on the shoulder and the tendons of the shoulder itself. Krause using a wide base as well to rotate. And Boulder in a position where he can't really move. And you know what? I was surprised there that Kraus went for the eyes, because right there he had it.
Yeah.
And he could have continued that hold, but
Well,
decides to take liberties instead.
Right. A wolf's always going to be a wolf, brother.
Yeah. And you see the arm there being damaged further by the man from Germany, and straight to the throat there. Man, our senior referee has his hands full with these two men.
Yes, he does. And that was one of the reasons that I put this senior official involved with these two big guys right here. And I know how Kraus is. And the fact that he catches him every time he tries to so-called allegedly cheat.
Yeah, and speaking of having plates full, wait a minute, no one home. And Bulldog straight down. That could be all. One count only, though. As I was going to say, Brad Taylor, speaking of full plates, you're going to have one with this investigation of what happened to Charlie Dawson.
Yes. Oh, yes. When I heard about that, I was a little furious about what happened. It's allegedly that they seen him. I can't just take Drew's word, because he didn't really see it like he said he did.
Right.
He's just got adrenaline and mad. But, yes, an investigation is being done. And if I see that, there will be fines, if not suspensions, because I'm not going to have that. I'm not going to tolerate that.
And Baron Victor Kraus not tolerating the mucus that's in his mouth and straight into the ring there. Might want to get somebody to clean that up before the next match. Impressive by Kraus there, dropping all 330-plus pounds onto that shoulder.
I don't know. I mean,
and Kraus trying to get in the head of the bully's bully, and I don't know if that's the best tactic. As you see here, tight Bronx Boulder now. Oh no! What an elbow by the big man.
Yeah, Bronx trying to come back, but like I said, Barron's had this match, and he's tough. I mean, he may go to certain tactics.
Hooks the leg, 1, 2. No,
but Barron's got all the tools you need in that ring.
Yeah, I mean, he's a former television champion, so there is legitimacy to his claim to be in the Mountain State Sportatorium here.
And I'm not.
And we don't agree with a lot of his tactics.
No,
but you have to respect the man's ability.
Oh, I respect it fully. Or he wouldn't be in this match tonight if I did not. But not just TV champion, and I'm not promoting any other organizations, but he's been major champions in other
regional promotions here.
Yes.
Yeah, throughout Virginia as well. And big avalanche.
Yeah, Bronx is making a good comeback here.
And Bronx with all of his weight straight on there.
Here we go again. I would
Here
go to the well too many
287.
times.
Oh! And that was the wrong way to see. What a vicious clothesline.
Wow. He went to that well one too many times.
Lateral press, but not a hook of the leg, too.
Oh, wow. That was 2 3/4. You can't get no closer than that without a 3.
And Victor Kraus, livid as what we're seeing.
Ooh,
what a
wow,
forearm.
That was stiff.
Victor Kraus claiming victory. Again, no one home. That was telegraphed. I don't know if Bronx Boulder's moving out of instinct or he's actually aware of what's going on.
I agree with
that
you.
time I think he was. And gets a
wow, did you see that?
Boulder hitting with the elbow, just measuring.
Turning
lining up his
out.
shot here. Wow.
What? Did you see that?
All 287. Drop kick. 1, 2.
A man that size should not be able to get off his feet like that.
But he is. Ring awareness saving Baron Victor Crouch. And the man from the Buckeye State now bringing the straps down to be focused. Building up a head of steam. And what Kraus is going for the medical apparatus. The senior referee doing what he needs to do.
That's right. Got him again. See, this is what I like about. See, he's going to get himself disqualified.
Wait a minute. Roll up. 1, 2, 3. Boulder wins.
All right. That's what I'm talking about.
here is your winner and advancing in the Unified Title Contender Tournament, Brox Boulder.
Brox Boulder goes into the next round. Who his opponent will be is still yet to be determined by Brad Taylor. And I'm now have the
Good luck.
responsibility of getting words with Baron Kraus.
Baron Victor Kraus, things really didn't go your way out there as you planned, sir.
Let me address you people. Let me address the Rudder Commission. Let me address the NICW. Since December of 2024, when I beat Scott Lee for the APW TV title, there's been a conspiracy against me. Week after week after week, they rigged the system. They put it against the Baron. Let me tell you something. You can take away my partners. You can say the Sheik is too dangerous. The Cuban is too crazy. Well, the Axis of Evil has a new member coming. And every single member of the Rudder Commission, of the NICW, of the Board of Directors, you have a target on your back. I refuse to wrestle with an NICW official. APW representatives only.
Strong words from Baron Victor Kraus. We'll be back after these commercial messages.
Largest selection of DVDs and Blu-ray featuring horror, thriller, and pop culture iconic movies is available at Spookables. Are you old school? VHS, black and white copies, plus laser disc of all of your favorite movies from every genre, especially the horror collections. 4141 Cole Heritage Road, Bluefield, West Virginia. It's Spookable.
All right, Brad Taylor, we were talking about the announce table. You got your hands full dealing with the Appalachian Express, what allegedly happened here earlier today. We got the number one contender tournament going on. I know the floor is yours.
Well, first of all, I want to congratulate Brox Boulder, our first tournament winner. There's much, much more to come with the tournament. I don't have an exact bracket because I'm still looking at talent outside of APW to bring in. This tournament ain't going to be a tournament that just happens over next week or two. It's going to be a drawn-out tournament. But we will come with a great number one. By the time it's over with, whether it be from APW or wherever, we will have a number one contender for Tony Perdue to go against. Now, with all that rudder butter stuff, I'm just going to say this very nicely as I can. TJ, watch yourself. Watch your mouth. Joe, let me say this for people that don't quite understand. Joe has zero authority here, period. He's not in control. Yes, give it up for that. If you've noticed, there's more likability in the locker room. There's peace where there used to be controversy. So with that being said, TJ, I guess if I have to do what I did last week to shut you up, well, I will. So take that into consideration because this old man enjoyed getting back in the ring. So if it has to happen, it will happen again.
Words from our general manager, Brad Taylor. Thank you, sir.
Are you looking to raise funds for your sports team, booster club, or other civic organization? Well, you can team up with American Pro Wrestling and we'll bring all the action and you keep a portion of your proceeds. Just call 681-207-3175 for more information. American Pro Wrestling and your organization will make the perfect tag team.
Hey, real quick before we get invested in this match.
Yes, sir.
Mr. Cross's interview, saying what he will and will not do with my refs.
Yes, sir. Well, I have a feeling that somebody's getting taken to the woodshed over that.
Yeah. When he comes to his meeting that we're going to have next week or so, he'll be addressed with that. He's not going to think that he's going to run roughshod over my refs, period.
Well, what about the revelation that a new member of the Axis of Evil is coming?
Well, It can happen.
Yeah.
It can happen. I'll leave it at that.
Collar and elbow tie up here. Both men evenly matched almost on weight. The experience level going to Brian Compton. And Compton, as we see here, wrenching the arm. Excuse me, Durden wrenching the arm on Compton. Travis Durden has been here a time or two in the Mountain State Sportatorium, still looking to prove himself, and a victory over Brian Compton would be something.
Right, yes. Oh, would it ever be something? But, hey, anything can happen in 3 seconds.
Yes, that's true.
And I believe Durden has what it takes to get that.
Well, that's why he's in this match, because you believe in it.
Exactly. That's a clear view. I do believe in Durden. I believe he makes a good competitor for Brian. Now, hey, like him or not, Brian is well adversed in that ring right there.
Yes, he is.
Whoa.
What a leapfrog and a hip toss.
Oh, that's
by
a beautiful
Durden.
hip toss. Beautiful hip toss.
Durden, big
Whoa.
splash there. High energy out of the man.
He's got Brian off
From
his
Chillicothe,
rocker right now.
Ohio, ready to go up high. Can he catch? Oh, no, he slipped instead. But you know what?
It's
Still
okay.
not missing a beat.
He come back. He got off there. That happens sometimes. Them ropes are.
That's going to be one of those. I meant to do that thing. Not that. A spine buster by Brian Compton. Pin.
Beautiful, beautiful spine to the pine, as I like to call it. Let me tell you, that slip, that can happen. This is live. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Sweat, miss, whatever you want to call it, can get on that rope.
Well, yeah,
but it was a good adjustment that he did off of there.
Well, shows that he's thinking on the fly out there, which you have to do in this sport.
Yes, sir.
And his absent is his partner, Lane Calley. But Lane Calley actually going to be in our main event today as he takes on Jeff Paul to see who advances in the #1 contenders tournament.
Another match I got going for the tournament. I got 2 tournament matches. I'm sorry. Yes, 2 tournament matches tonight.
You might want have your assistant update your notes next time.
Yeah, I know, right?
Irish whip off of the ropes here, and Compton. Big sidewalk slam out of the man. Hooks the leg. 2.
Mr. BB Bitterbrine there. He's so well versed in that ring. He can keep it old school, or he can just give you a slap beat down.
He can mix it up with high flying, high energy. He can do a ground game. He can do cheating like we're seeing now. And Travis Durden deprived of oxygen for a few seconds, and it looks like the man's cardio is worn out. But Compton making sure to continue that as he assaults the throat.
Just like normal. Because he's a Mid-Atlantic ace boy, he's going to use that ref and that 5 count to his advantage. But let me tell you, this ref ain't going to tolerate no foolishness. He'll disqualify him, throw out the match, you know. And I'm going to tell you what, it ain't a written, but it's a written rule. But you're going to get so many disqualifications, and you holding my titles, I'll strip you of the title.
Goes for pin, 2. Well, Brian Compton knows just to go to the water's edge.
Yes.
He can stop at that 4 count because he does not want to get disqualified. Got a kick, but not enough of it. As we see the lariat out of Compton.
It is his head still on his body. That's the question.
And gut check time for both of these men as they are down now.
Referee starting, Mr. J. Blaze starting to count. Look at there. He ain't doing your slow count. Coming up. Both of them getting on their knees now. Brian makes it up first.
Evenly matched. Compton deciding to come with a big swing. No one there. Holy moly. Getting the air off of that clothesline and back body drop.
Beautiful, baby.
Out of Durden. Again, Durden. Oh, he takes down Compton.
Yeah.
Rolling it over here. Pin attempt. That could be all. 1, 2,
Kick
and
out.
a half.
Yeah. Durden had a good string of moves going on there.
Durden, yeah. He needs to stay on top of him now.
Yes.
Kick
blocked.
is blocked here. Playing him face first into the canvas. Compton hooks the leg. 2. That
was it. That was it of that.
Here is your winner, Brian Compton.
Brian may have won this, but I'm going to tell you, Durden showed us. showed us some stuff.
Yeah, he is the man. He is the victor today. Durden, fair outing by this young man. I'll be back with words from Jeff Paul.
Yeah, thank Jeff Paul for me. Hey guys, you see this ring behind me? Every week there's professional athletes trying to get in here to overcome their opponent. Well, hey, I have a podcast that I'd like you to tune into that will maybe help you overcome your problems, your things that you may be going through. Let me give you a verse. It's Philippians 4:13. It says, I can do all things through Christ. And you can do all things through Christ if you believe. So my podcast is called Provision of the Week with Dwayne Hatcher. Please find it on YouTube, Provision of the Week with Dwayne Hatcher. It's also Ravens Ministry 77. Tune in and hear the things I have every week. It's about different situations you may be going through, but it's all biblical. I do not take away from and I do not add to the Bible. It's strictly biblical based. So please tune in and join us. I would love to have you.
Jeff Paul, first of all, Brad Taylor wanted me to thank you for stepping up last week in that Rumble.com match to team up with him. I know that's a big undertaking with you, and tonight you have the chance to advance in the #1 contenders tournament for the Unified Championship as you take on Lane Cowley.
You know, am I the only one that's sick and tired of the Mid-Atlantic Aces? Lane Cowley, Joe Brody, what's the other ball guy's name? That one. Anyway, let's shoot straight to the chase here. Jeff Paul's back. Jeff Paul's wanting the championship again. Because let's be honest, people, Jeff Paul should have the championship, right? Also, while I'm up here, I want to say you're looking very spiffy tonight. I love that suit. Back to the matter at hand. Jeff Paul, Lane Cowley will go down as an instant classic, but at the end of the night, I will have my hand raised, and I will advance to take back what is rightfully mine. That was stolen from me.
Jeff Paul, Lane Cowley in our main event.
Cowboy Jim's is now Grundy Flea Market. New ownership, same friendly vendors. Huge selection of merchandise with knives of all types. Tools galore, mechanics tools, garden tools, general merchandise. Anything you want. Men's clothing, women's clothing. Books, albums, CDs, household furniture of all kinds, quality, styles, and types. Home decor. Handcrafted leather goods, quality, unique items of interest, even pool tables and mini golf. Open Thursdays, noon to 5, Friday and Saturday, 9 to 6 p.m., and Sundays, noon to 5. Come on out to Grundy Flea Market and find out where the deals are in your area. We want to see you.
Lane Cowley, we had Jeff Paul out here just a moment ago, so let's hear your retort.
Really? Was he out here? Thank you, Captain Obvious. You know, I'm getting really tired of Jeff Paul, putting on this mask every time he comes out here. Does nobody remember what Jeff Paul was doing just last year? Jeff Paul was aligned with the Aces, and now all of a sudden he has an issue? Listen, there's a lot of things that I don't understand in the world of Jeff Paul, and there's a lot of things I don't understand with that guy sitting at the desk, Brad Taylor. Listen, you put this little tournament together, you want to find a #1 contender for the greatest champion that this promotion has ever seen? Well, listen, I was invested in by Tony Perdue, by Joe Brody, and listen, I have nothing but loyalty to those two. So you want to set up this little tournament, huh? Is that what you want to do? You want to set up this tournament to try and crown somebody?
Mr. Cowley, please.
Listen, I understand you got your boys. I understand that Brad Taylor, he picks his favorites. You have no business being in charge. And I'm going to make sure that anybody that you put in this tournament doesn't even get close to Tony Perdue. You want to come over here? I wish you would. I will smack the taste right out of your mouth. You understand me?
Mr. Cowley, with all due respect, I believe you need to focus on the matter at hand, which is Jeff Paul. You're going to be wrestling momentarily.
Shut up, you dork. I'll say whatever I want. You want to talk about Jeff Paul? I see fake. Jeff, I have known you ever since I was 17 years old training down in a skating rink in Bluefield, okay? And ever since I got to know you, I have seen more and more crystal clear. You back up from me right now or we can settle this.
This interview's over with. Go back there and get some respect before you get fined.
Lane Cali going to the ring for our main event and tournament match.
See what I mean, Josna? That is my boy in the ring. And he's going to take care of Mr. Cali. And I know I'm going to call it down the middle. That's what my job is. But Cali is pushing it tonight.
Yes, he is.
He's got a little frog in that pocket ready to jump on the wrong snake.
Brox Boulder advancing in the #1 contenders tournament.
Beautiful match.
Ladies and gentlemen, if you haven't already watched us on YouTube, please go ahead and subscribe. We're on the road to 1,000 subscribers. Big things will be happening once we hit that 1,000 mark. The prizes are yet still be determined by General Manager Brad Taylor here. Collar and elbow tie-up as both men show off their upper body strength in this one.
And don't forget, we have up-and-coming shows June 12th, July 3rd, and August 19th. Stay tuned for the updates on where and when them shows will
go ahead and check us out on social media.
Yes.
On Instagram, on Facebook, on
please follow
TikTok. Yes. And those are going to be some amazing events.
Yes.
As you see here, collar elbow tie up now. I got to give Paul the advantage just on reach and let the legs alone.
Oh, sure.
Simple.
Oh, look at this. Little crybaby Lane now.
Lane Cali
Paul
not doing anybody any favors.
No. I don't know. This is a different version of Cali a little bit. I know he's he always had the attitude, but his mouth is, the last couple of weeks, his mouth has been, yes, we were in the ring last week together.
Cali reset the count by rolling in and out. Jay Fitzpatrick getting Paul to back up as requested by Cali now. As you see the men sizing each other up. Oh, Paul caught him. That one well scouted. Single leg takedown by Jeff Paul. And the schnoz of Cali goes to the canvas twice.
Paul is toying with Cali right now. Do you see what he's doing? Just
hooks the leg
him on his face.
And Paul is a legitimate contender.
Most definitely.
Former champion here in APW.
Former unified champion. Whoa!
Cali going to work on the breadbasket.
I give it to Cali, and with some beautiful punches.
Yeah, as I was going to say, Jeff Paul has taken on such great competitors. Heath, Hernandez.
Yes.
And the list just continues to grow. He's challenging himself everywhere he goes and travels.
Oh, he definitely is very good inside that ring. He is a wrestler's wrestler.
Leapfrog by Paul. Gets the European uppercut. Gets pushed off from the Bulldog now. Tailbone going straight down there.
Yeah, Cali had that one scouted.
But Paul.
Oh, wow.
Paul got hit in the head inadvertently by sliding in there a little too fast. Those forearms and a snapmare takeover allows Cali to slow the pace of the match down.
Tell you what, Cali may get under my skin, but he's really good in that ring, and I've said that before, time and time again.
Lateral press and hook of the leg, 2.5.
It almost breaks my heart to see that he's getting deeper and deeper in the dark side.
And you see the referee now telling Cali it wasn't counted. Allowed Cali to cheat a little bit there.
Choke him out. He was choking Jeff Paul out.
And Cali,
he learned that move from Joe Brody.
I was going to say T.J. Walker, but that's a possibility as well.
Okay, yeah. Well, T.J. probably learned it from Joe.
Oh, I agree with that one. And Cali now in control of this one. Russian leg sweep down to the Paul. And submission maneuver applied with the crossface. And good positioning out of Cali to keep Jeff Paul.
Man, he is all on me. Maybe he's just upset because I hold a victory over him.
And if you don't know what we're talking about, you can go over to rumble.com, ladies and gentlemen. There's going to be matches you will not see on television, you will not see on YouTube. And we talked about the one earlier today that we're going to film tonight between the Appalachian Express and either Drew Dawson and mystery partner or Drew Dawson.
please go on and subscribe to rumble.com. You can pick up the match from last week that will show why Lane Cali is so mad and upset with me.
Fitzpatrick, no nonsense.
Oh, right in the face it looked like from my viewpoint.
And Cali now got him off of it, though.
Yeah, Cali got his legs up.
Well scouted as Cali drops.
Right on the jaw. Jonathan, did you see that? That could have broke his
that
jaw.
cracked the jawbone. 2. And not only does that hit the jawbone, there's nerves that go through the jaw that are getting hurt as well.
Correct. I'm going to tell you right now, Cali is pushing it tonight. Pushing it with the ref, pushing it with the general manager.
Well, Cali, I mean, he may be giving you a little verbal tirade, but he's been able to focus in this match. He's kept it. He's kept it in his favor.
I agree with you. I can't take that away from him.
Not at all there, as we see kick to the midsection and a DDT out of Paul. If Paul pins him, that could be all. Cali rolls over and slinks out of the ring. I tell you what, Cali, if he had not rolled out of the ring, could have been pinned there, and that would have been it, and Paul would have advanced. And Cali stopping Jeff Paul straight in his tracks with the assist of the rope.
Yeah, who's going to join Bronx Boulder in advancing in this tournament?
And Cali again just choking his opponent here. And boots being applied. Now Cali just staying on top of him. Come on. Man, Cali will use any momentum he has and any shortcut he needs to take to ensure victory.
Oh, 100%, Jonathan, 100%. And he's getting really good at using the ref to his advantage in these counts. I mean, I give it to him. I love Cali as a performer. I'm sorry, not as a wrestler. We don't have performers here.
No, we don't.
Correct myself.
And we don't have much of Cali either after he goes into the turnbuckle that hard. Can Paul pin him and advance in the tournament? 1, 2.
Kick out.
2.5. Now you see Jeff Paul now.
Yeah, like I was saying, Cali's one heck of a wrestler. I can't take that away from him.
No, not at all.
He's got a bright future ahead of him. Oh, which was just dimmed a little bit.
Strong knife edge chop by the man from L.A.
Uh-oh, here we go again.
And just right into the bare skin.
Can I say I love it? Am I allowed to say that?
You're the boss. Oh! Well, Cali didn't love it, which is why he used the eye rig to get out of there.
I'm tired of that.
Cali has him now putting the boots and stomping, using those battering rams straight into the solar plexus, as we see now. Cali looking for his moment here. Not here, I can tell you that. 1,
Right.
2, lackadaisical cover by Lane Machine Gun Cali.
Right. Yeah, very lax. And he knows better than that.
Well, I think that he's trying to send the message that he is the superior athlete. And if he could get a pin on Paul like that, it would be something.
Yes, it definitely would be something if he got a victory pinning like that. But
Cali
that's going to be hard to do.
Yeah, Cali with the European uppercut follows it up hard into the corner as we see Paul collapse there. And Paul now gasping for breath, as we see.
Yes. I mean, what? We're 10 minutes deep into this match, if not more.
Cali taking his time. This could bite him, wasting a lot up there.
He knows better than that.
And
that's what he gets.
Yeah, Paul able to have that one scouted because of Cali's delay. As we see Paul in the corner now, striking and kicking away on his opponent, wanting to advance in this number one contenders tournament. Back body drop. Is this the moment for Jeff Paul?
Yeah.
He's coming off the ropes. Will he advance with that leg drop? Hooks the leg. 1, 2, no.
Kick out.
Wow.
Wow, I'm surprised at that kick out. I mean, it shows you the grit of Callie.
Number one contender match for the Unified Championship here in the Mountain State Sportatorium as Lane Callie takes on Jeff Paul here today. Paul thought he was going to get that one with a leg drop. Still going to have to do a little bit of offense here as Paul now
This looks like
was going to go for the suplex. Callie,
yeah.
Callie able to block it and shove Paul off.
Oh, bad bump. Bad bump.
And Callie does get it that time.
Yeah.
Straight into the...
He's going for the pin attempt right
hooks
here.
the leg, 2.
Kick out.
Half.
Paul.
Not enough yet.
Whoa. He needs to stay focused. Callie needs to stay focused. He's got Jeff down. If he wants this, and this is the tournament, this is for a chance to go against his boy, Tony Purdue.
Yeah. And Paul's eyes probably watered for that elbow drop here. Callie setting up for the suplex. Gets stopped. No momentum going in his favor. Paul able to shift.
Oh, wow. That looked like it did some serious damage to the back.
Physics on display. Drapes over the body. 2. Good ring awareness out of Lane Callie.
Yes, beautiful. But I'm going to tell you, the way he came over on that suplex there, it looked like it hurt. Could have done some damage to his lower back.
Well, that's the name of the game here when you're going for suplexes here. Jeff Paul now setting them up here. But Callie trying to break free is able to.
Shut down that attempt by Paul.
Callie, wow, Callie's really risking it here, taking Jeff Paul up high.
Yes, he is. I mean, Jeff Paul's a tall dude. If you're going to superplex him from that top rope, that's a long ways down.
Callie attempting to put the button on this one.
What do we got? No, he's not going to get Jeff up like that.
Paul striking the obliques. Headbutt takes Callie down. But Paul, a little slow to move over.
Yeah. They're in deep waters now.
Hits the axe handle, though.
Beautiful axe handle off of that second rope.
Hooks the leg. 1, 2, no.
Another kick out. Both of these guys have gone to the deep waters and are swimming with the sharks right now. They're, let's see who has.
This is definitely conditioning time as we see here. Callie coming off. Wait, Callie has him caught. Fisherman suplex possibly. Goes for the pin. 1, 2, 3. Callie advances. No!
No, he does
Callie
not.
does not
Another
advance.
Kick out. Let me tell you. Let's see their condition, their cardio. Who has the best cardio right now?
Callie beside himself as Paul was able to kick out. Number one contendership on the line as
to be a great match for number one contenders.
Yeah, as we see Callie and Paul continue here in the Mountain State Sportatorium. One of them will advance to the number one contender tournament. Bare knee.
They're back to that jaw.
Callie going for it again. So 1, 2.
I was fixing to say Paul's hand was underneath the.
Well, Paul able to grab the other side of the ropes though, allowing Tony Purdue to see that.
Usually the ref, Mr. Fitzpatrick, doesn't make a mistake like that, not seeing the hand that was underneath.
Well, I'm going to give Pat Fitzpatrick the benefit of the doubt in that he might have been in the position where. Wait, Paul's got him down. Those heels straight into the midsection. Paul with a head of steam takes Callie down.
Yes, beautiful.
1, 2, no.
Another kick
2
out.
and a half.
Another kick out. These guys, what is it going to take? Both of them have got to be getting frustrated because nothing they are throwing at is sticking.
Both of these wrestlers competing like it's the finals of the number one contender tournament, and it's only the opening round here.
Exactly. I mean, you have got to watch our shows. Go to YouTube, subscribe. These matches are only going to get better.
And Callie now.
What's
wait a minute. Paul reverses it, goes for it, misses that clothesline, and well, Paul caught him.
Beautiful.
Did he knock the wind out of him? Drapes over, hooks the leg. 1, 2, 3. Paul's going to advance.
And along with Bronx
Here's
Boulder.
your winner and advancing in the Unified Title Contender Tournament, Jeff Paul!
Well, Jeff Paul will be taking on somebody. The bracket's still yet to be decided here. Hopefully another tournament match next week.
Yes. Jeff joins Bronx Boulder
in advancing the #1 contenders tournament. I'm not going to get words with the unified champion. I think I'd like to get his opinion on this as what we've seen so far.
I agree. Hey, ladies and gentlemen, the West Virginia Bigfoot Museum is sponsoring the Bigfoot Festival in Summersville, West Virginia. And if you want more information, contact Laura and say APW sent you.
Do you think you have what it takes to step inside the ring and mix it up with the stars of American Pro Wrestling? Well, now is your opportunity to be trained by the very best. To put in your application, dial 681-207-3175. You could see yourself one day on Championship Wrestling Television. Are you looking to raise funds for your sports team, booster club, or other civic organization? Well, you can team up with American Pro Wrestling and we'll bring all the action and you keep a portion of your proceeds. Just call 681-207-3175 for more information. American Pro Wrestling and your organization will make the perfect tag team.
Champ, we've seen 2 men advance here today in the #1 contenders tournament. Brock Boulder, Jeff Paul. More men to be determined here as we move forward. Your thoughts on this #1 contenders tournament?
My thoughts is it's a great day to be a champion. I have beat everybody, so they have to have a tournament to see who's going to face me again. So regardless, whether you people decide to cheer me or whether you decide to boo me, one fact remains: nobody delivers like Tony Purdue delivers. Nobody has pinned more shoulders, regardless whether people think I do it fairly or not. The fact is, I am the champion. I will remain the champion. Regardless who wins, I will win.
Strong words out of the champion. We thank you for joining us from the Mountain State. We'll see you next week for more American Pro Wrestling.